Hello, this is Aobo homework 7. So let's see the first question. The first question is the number 7. So we can easily find that. First we need to find the E z of t. So we can define that this is E like this n1 t of times cosine. That is the original things. And after that we can change this to E n1 of t times E cosine omega ct plus theta and plus E n2 of t and E times E sine omega ct plus theta. That is some separate of this one. So after that we can calculate it separately. It is eta 1 times 1 divided 2 pi and integral from 0 to 2 pi of cosine d theta, and this one the same. So after that we can easily find that eta 1 times this one integral after it's 0, and after this one is also 0. So that is eta 0 plus 0 is 0. So first the E of z of t is 0. So the second one we need to find RZ T1 T2. So and we need to define if ZT is WSS. So if we need to define the ZT is WSS or not, we find the E of Z of T1 and times Z of T2. That is this one is the original things plus this one times this one plus this one. After a very complex calculate, so it is that Rne times this one and plus this one, and after that is half of the Rn1 tau. When you get it tau instead of t, that is this one, and plus half of eta 1 times eta 2 of this one, and plus half of eta 1 times eta 2 plus this one, and minus half of Rn2 tau of this one minus cosine omega c tau. And after calculate all of this, it is half of Rn1 tau plus half Rn2 tau times cosine omega c tau is equal to R2 tau. So we can easily find that ZT is WSS. We prove that. So for it, the Z of t is WSS. So the Z of 0 is half of Rn1 of 0 plus half of n2 plus 0. That is half of E n1 squared of t plus E n2 squared of t. Okay, so that's the first question. So for the second question, it is a Poisson process. So for a Poisson process, we can find its definition is Pn T1, T2 is equal to K, and is equal to this one. It's a Poisson definition, and we can easily find that E of x equal to lambda, and the lambda square is also the lambda, and we can find the E of x of t is equal to lambda t. It is very simple to find that. Okay, so for the second question, for t more than 2, for t2 is more than t1, so we can get that x of t1 is equal to x of t1 minus x of 0, and x of t2 minus x of t1 are independent. These two are independent. So easily to find that of RT1, T2 is equal to E of xt1, xt2 is equal to E of xt1, xt2 minus xt1 plus xt1, and it is E of xt1, xt2 minus E of xt2 and plus E of x squared t1. After a calculate, we can easily define that RT1, T2 is lambda squared times T1, T2 plus lambda T1. So similar for this is for T2 plus T1, and for T1 plus T2, for T1 more than T2, it is RT T2, and it is lambda square T1 T2 plus lambda T2. So that's all about this homework. Thanks.